Are we there yet?
Please don't tell me you're starting this already.
Close.
I thought you were the adult here.
Not close yet, whether we still got time.
To be fair, most of the time he just hides in the basement.
We aren't even
Yeah,
fucking
true.
moving. Exactly, dumbass. You see, it's a little thing called sarcasm. You know, an irony.
I think that's mostly just sarcasm.
It's hard to tell when you're being ironic or not.
I like to enjoy breaks, you know, not being in a car.
Yeah, and I don't like to enjoy your music just blaring throughout the entire car trip.
Would you rather be left to your own thoughts?
Who was blaring music then?
Nobody. Oh wait, was it you?
Is that your
playing
vehicle?
music, but I didn't think it was that loud.
Slungers, did you have the radio on again?
Dude, you were like 5 cars.
Congress, did you have the radio on?
It was with me, but I was
It's a long
asleep.
drive, and I can't necessarily
I was
focus on the
asleep.
road when, you know,
Oh my god.
it's just utter silence.
I think it was just one of the other Diablos.
I don't know. Maybe
Plus, you
it
know,
was
it's-
one of the
What's wrong
sicarios
with a
that
little bit of
roamed
music
that
before, you know,
fucking room.
utter hell is unleashed?
I mean,
What?
nothing, in my opinion.
Oh god. Whatever, we're just stuck in the middle of nowhere now.
We aren't stuck. We can
All of
keep
us can-
moving if we wanted to. We're just camping. We're just taking a break.
Not
for this
all of
meeting.
Okay,
in
that
mind,
still
people need
doesn't
rest.
combat.
Besides, we need to give the vehicles time to rest because we don't want them overheating while we're driving.
And gas.
Exactly.
Don't forget about gas.
I don't travel, so I don't understand any of these, any of the words you're
I
saying.
mean, be grateful though
Those folks at the diner let us stay for a little bit.
or for the night or park our vehicles.
I mean, I guess.
Considering there's thousands of us.
I think they felt
Who knows? Maybe they
intimidated
think
say
we're going
yes
to a
and
concert or
everything
some
else.
shit.
Probably.
What kind of concert would a bunch of fucking
Chaos
identical
in the
looking
desert.
ass motherfuckers be going to? Chaos.
I mean,
You'd be surprised how many people gather for country singers.
That
Oh
is
my God.
Santalica?
He has a point.
Could just say we're going to a Santalica concert.
What's Santalica?
Saying call it.
Am I too old to understand these bands?
I think I'm too young.
I know what he's referencing to, and I hate it. God, I hated that I'm from the 2000s.
What?
Nothing to worry about.
I am worrying about it immensely.
How'd you forget?
It's
I'm...
time mumbo jumbo bullshit.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And that's what worries me.
God damn it. Do we have any drinks? Any alcohol at least?
Probably only doubt we have alcohol. If anything, there'd probably be some in the diner.
As far as there wasn't anyone, probably a long distance from home.
Hmm.
The only question is,
Is
who
that-
drives hours to work?
Probably someone that just stays the night for the
You'd be
week.
surprised. And back in the day when we ran with Dutch and everyone, we did bounty hunter work. Sometimes we just have to chase people across states. Usually take days. One particular asshole you're chasing is a fucking just insane, man. Like to do a bunch of fucked up things. Fish him across 2 counties. Got, I think, $1,000 off him. That was back around, like, I think, about 25 years ago. Got good money out of it. One of the few times where I seen my dad mad. And Dutch mad, it's a fact.
So is this just gonna be story time?
If you wanted. with me.
Probably.
Yes,
Unless
sir.
you got any other shit to do.
As long as they're not life stories, I'm fine with that.
It's the quiet game. Oh, the best. Best. Try that. That's a good.
I fucking hate that game.
I can tell.
I am contrary to that belief. That is the best game to play. You all are insufferable.
How cute.
Wow, thank you, Songres.
I mean, if you guys need to go do something, you can always, go explore. I mean, there's a random van over there. Looks like an umbrella over there.
Yeah, let's explore the vast wasteland.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna.
You rather go to
gonna-
hell or what do you
I'm gonna check out
want?
that umbrella.
You know what? I'd rather actually go over
No.
here and explore the creepy-looking shed here. I don't know. You might find a box.
Not exactly ready to go to Helheim yet. Well, I guess everyone's just splitting off in their own direction.
Yes.
I should probably keep an eye on Sunrise. Fuck. On the road again. Do, 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 do. Why the fuck is there an umbrella all the way out here?
This place to sit and talk.
Is that all there is over here?
We ran all the way over here just for fucking a picnic
Yeah,
table
that's
and a
it.
lantern.
Yeah, there's something behind those rocks.
I think that's a river.
You got a river? You tell me there's a river?
Looks like it, or that's row. It's hard to tell. Ah. I see. Unfinished part of map. Gotcha.
Yes.
Yeah, that's road.
But
I was gonna
road
say.
you can look under.
Bro. X-ray. Fuck, we should have brought one of the cars.
We'll be fine.
Probably.
Speak to you for a moment, John.
Just want to see what's behind those rocks.
I've already explained it to you.
Yeah, but I wasn't paying attention.
Then I'll explain it again. We're on the move right now. We're just currently taking a rest stop.
So what's up?
Just grabbing you to head back.
Oh.
Hey, wait, what's that guy? Hey, wait, hold on. Harvey. Harvey. See that guy in front of you?
Yes,
Flip him off.
John. Fuck you.
Your armor does it anyway.
Oh.
Love you too, boss.
No. Hey,
Also,
Hey.
when the armor's up, Jarvis everyone can hear Jarvis.
I don't fucking care. Anyway, Harvey, stop fucking moving, Harvey! Oh my god! Jesus Christ! I don't know what to say!
Not used to your new body, huh?
Star. I swear to God. Ah, fuck, not again. Anyway. You see that one right there?
Yes.
No, the fat one behind him, you dumbass.
Cabrón.
Remember what he was?
No. Other than being, you
A
know.
knight of hell.
Yes. What about it?
Fucking dumbass. What are you?
A baron?
What is below a baron?
A knight?
Good!
Are you? Where is this going?
You could very easily do a thing such as knighting a new demon into the Hell's Court and give him weird little fucking demon abilities, you know? It's pretty fucking cool. You can make 2. And then look at that fuck over there. The fat bitch. You can make like
You're
6.
Oh.
Where'd it go?
What?
Fox, you're broken. Oh, now you're back.
What do you mean? I'm right here.
Nothing. Don't worry about
I've
it.
been here. Okay. Cool. Pog. Anyway.
I know what I'm doing now.
I mean,
Pog.
How? What's the
Process. What's the
of
process of
becoming
mining it?
Sword?
Yeah.
God, what a gay ass sword.
Shut the fuck up. You're the one that made it.
Yeah, but like, it's based off of you.
Fuck off.
God, it's so just fucking submissive. Jesus. Anyway, Neil boy!
The Chicago Palace is now closed.
Okay.
Duke, get over here and watch. You're probably gonna have to do this once. Fucking bastard. The people I got stuck with. You know, I could have been a goddamn. I could have been on that Aaron guy. You know, he's the Antichrist right now. I could have helped him.
Yeah, you would have been sucking his dick.
Yeah, but at least it would have been a cool dig.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Alright.
I'm just saying, you know.
So what? Just
Go ahead.
tap shoulder and huzzah?
Alright, repeat after me.
Yeah.
Do you insert name here?
Do you, John,
Swear by all that is remaining within your body,
swear that is all that's remaining in your body,
by every piece of your soul,
by every piece of your soul,
by every thought within your head,
with every thought that's in your head,
that you will serve honorably for this family,
that you will serve honorably for this family,
to be elevated unto Hell's Court,
to be elevated unto Hell's Court,
and be made anew with new purpose.
to be made anew with new purpose,
And with this power, wage war on our enemies.
and with this power, wage war on our enemies,
And shed not a tear for the loss of life.
and shed not a tear for the loss of life.
Do you insert name here?
You, John,
Swear these vows
Swear these vows
Until my dying breath.
Alright, now do the shoulders then. And by my word is the mask of the Jackal, and his word is the Baron of Hell, of the Verdugo clan, house, whatever. Now name you a knight of the Hell's Court. Congratulations. You are now able to create hell portals, so long as you do them properly. Be sure not to
Testing out
fuck
is
it
alright.
up.
Yo, is there a thing I can find?
Do you
that can
not
read?
have it?
I have it, but change into the one you
Is
made.
there a thing I
Yes.
can find that I can read it?
Yes,
read
change
off
the
of
one.
the thing
I'd
you had?
never updated anything. Yes.
No.
Fuck.
Nope. Alright.
Alright, have him try to do the thing. If he can't do the thing, he's broken. And we gotta fix him.
Alright, so it's very simple. Just same thing, you know, like every other power you do. You want to put some energy into, like, you know, your hand. You want to, you know, hold it out, you know? Concentrate on the image of a portal.
I'm gonna back up.
Okay. Energy into hand.
Concentrate.
Portal. Concentrating.
Don't summon it yet. So, you want me to DM it?
I mean, fuck it, might as well.
Alright, so what you currently see is you see a portal somewhat, you know, trying to open up as it, you know, slowly getting bigger and bigger. However, it'll, you know, close and then open back up, shooting a box out at you.
Do I get sent flying?
No, it gets thrown at the ground, like towards your direction, but not hitting you.
Oh.
Oh, hey, look,
What the fuck?
you got that thing.
What's that thing?
That's a funny little thing. Hey, go open it, you dumbass. I mean, Knight. Not you,
Go ahead,
Fred,
Sierra.
not you, Harvey. You open it, you'll die.
I got an
What
11.
number did you get? 11. Fuck.
What's an 11?
Alright. From within the box. Well, obviously the lid opens on the box, and out comes within an array of red light a staff, as if it's more like a scepter with a bulb at the end.
What the hell? I grab it.
It feels heavy in your hands.
Oh.
Great.
Interesting.
What? Can I see that real quick?
Sure.
I sense to see if there's any, like, cursed energy in it.
Extensive.
What the fuck?
Oh. Sheriff, do you know what this thing is?
Unfortunately.
And what is it?
Test them.
It is
We're not testing it on people.
No. Let's see what it is.
is the scepter of the seventh ring.
Give me it.
Scepter of the seventh ring?
Yes.
What does that mean?
What does it do?
And expects the staff.
Yeah, that's a good.
What is this? It's hefty.
The seventh circle of hell is a circle of violence. It embodies at least 3 levels of souls who have committed acts of brutality. Each soul is assigned to a level of the circle according to the kind of violence that was committed while on Earth. So, depending on the wielder, the type of violence you deal in more commonly is what will be heightened when it is being utilized. So if you are a murderer, killing people becomes a lot better.
Has the back here
So-
you go, John. Take the staff.
So it's like an aerial effect that makes people, you know, act the way you do?
It can.
Gotcha. I'm curious what else is in this box. Lifts. I got a 3.
Hold on 1 second.
The question is who stored these stuff in there.
True.
That's a good point.
Better question is why can't I see what's in there?
Mm.
Because of avatar makers.
Yeah, they fucking suck. Man, I wonder who fucking made this.
I don't know. Looks cheap.
Let me check the avatar creator.
Oh, would you look at that?
Fox Tech? The fuck is that kind of name? Sounds like a fucking furry.
Sounds like
Yeah,
a
he does.
dumbass.
Now I'm sad. Are they heading over here? Or they're just staring at us. Like,
Hi guys.
Susan, should we go over here? Nah, let's just stare at them and see what goes on.
Stare them from afar.
Stares intensely.
Oh, I think one of them is coming, I think.
Are they coming over?
I think one of them is.
Vampire has been like, or Barnabas has really been fucking like keeping that fire good. I told him to keep the fire going, and he hasn't left that fucking spot.
Fire
That man
burning good.
deserves.
what
That
he
man
does.
deserves some praise.
Yes.
He's committed to that mission.
Now I want to open the box. Curious.
Is there gonna be a limit to how many
Holy.
times the box can be opened?
Most
Who
likely
knows?
yes.
Okay.
We don't know what's currently in there right now though.
Well, this thing came out of it.
Mm.
Most likely, out of character, Grand, if you have items that are like already prior in there, send them to Fury so he can create a list. For right now, keep a limit of 20 items only. So
Yeah, I was
Item
only
of
gonna,
20
that's
max.
what I was gonna do.
if they hit a number higher than that, just have them reroll.
Hmm.
So like say if you only have 15 items in there, so I don't have to keep updating it right now, just say reroll again until you get something under 15 or 15.
Let's see. Once this downloads, then you'll be fine.
Downloads.
Ah, I
Gonna
think I know what happens.
Back up.
What the
Oh,
fuck
God.
is in the sky?
What?
Oh, it's a shooting star.
What do you see? Oh yeah,
Oh, that's
or there's
oh.
birds that fly by too. There's a flock of birds that'll come by.
Alrighty. So, what you get from the box is...
Fuck that. Fuck.
The bear.
And it goes back in.
Fuck.
Your hand goes straight through the bear.
And the box is gone.
The fuck was that?
Don't know.
I don't know.
Now I have a better idea. Every time if you go under the amount, that's the sound it'll make. Have them reroll.
All right. Or just box disappears.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, well, should we head back
Can you
now?
try doing the portal thing again. See if you can bring it back.
all right. Energy focusing on portal.
What?
I got things I gotta do.
I
Stop
know.
with the fucking mystery box.
I'm just summoning it, and it'll do the same thing over again. You can go now. I can DM the rest. Get the fuck out of here! Get out of here, Jarvis! Be free!
Be free, Jarvis! Get the fuck out of here!
Martha's waiting! Alright, do the thing.
Well, there's the box.
All right.
Appears.
Well, it seems like you can't do portals just yet, so we'll get used to that. Gentlemen, anyone want to take a turn?
I'll give it a try.
You got a staff. I got from some fucking teddy bear.
I'll give it a try.
You gotta put your hand on
Opens
it.
the box. Opens
Okay,
the box.
there you go. What did you get?
What do you mean?
There's supposed
You
to
gotta
be.
put your hand up to it. Put your hand right here.
Oh. Uh-huh.
Alright, what number is appearing above it?
Look up.
You want me to pull random number in my ass?
Look up. No,
No,
look up.
Oh. I got
What
a
number is it? The highest
nine.
The
number.
highest number. Look at the highest number.
Got a 9.
9.
9.
That's
The
right,
bear
right?
appears, does its laugh, and then disappears.
Oh.
If I give it a try, I can give you all the item for shits and giggles. I'm not gonna use it.
Oh no, it just no. I was told to knock it off. So for right now, the box is considered empty. So when it's empty, it just does that repeatedly.
Oh, with the bear.
Yeah. So
Oh, smart. Like a
There's the
deck
first-
of many things.
it's a deck of many things, but it's an item of holding. To out of character
Sweet.
explain it. However, it only gives you
Sweet.
back a random item that is stored in it.
Huh.
Well, you might as well just take that staff with you. I'm not sure what that does. Well, to better explain it, it does something interesting, I guess.
We'll figure out
alters
what
the
it
way people
does
get
later.
violent.
Like a staff of frenzy. I've heard of it in the books.
So,
Well, he said the staff of the seventh ring.
staff of the 7th ring. What do you say again? Like, does it enhance you or others around it?
I think it enhances everyone around you. It's dependent on who's carrying it.
Hmm.
I wonder.
In that case, Cecilia might
What
work
if that-
better with this.
No, they aren't that. They're not as violent as you think.
Hmm.
They're just verbally hurtful.
True.
Words can still hurt.
They hurt me every night when I make her angry.
That
I sometimes wonder if I chose the right. Probably didn't chose the right or left.
Who's currently inside? Hold on.
Wither and a few others.
Hold on. Give me a second.
Oh boy.
weird looking staff.
No weapon?
How are you doing overnight? Sir Nido here.
Yes, I've been
Look
knighted,
at you. You
and
stayed by the fire.
I'm
the
able
whole
to
time.
summon a weird
Congrats.
box.
Fox asked me to tend to it.
And
Interesting.
he is proud of you.
Yeah.
Lynn then showed up
Why?
with a little idea that they had that worked.
That's what he said.
Lynn
Right,
showed
it
up?
was
I'll let
risky.
you know. That makes you feel better.
Lynn and
Stayed the
Lynn and them
whole
showed
damn
up. They
time.
managed to know. We had the idea, the key to open the door, that whole shebang, teleporting bullshit. Apparently did one of the cars here. Granted, the only downside was these guys we stopped for a rest because she had done it while we were on the open road. They would have. That car probably going 30, 40 miles an hour. That's never a good thing. But it gives us a way at least going back if anything happens in Babylon or whatnot. But
What?
yeah, nice congratulations,
Nappa,
on
what
your
are you
promotion,
doing?
John.
Oh shit!
Oh, please don't.
Oh, there goes
crash.
one of the cars.
What the hell?
If that hits one of our own champs, that's gonna be a problem.
Hey.
Off it goes. Oh.
I can't drive, so there's not much I can do in this situation. Oh shit, that's bad.
I'm so sorry. I freaked out. I hopped in. I wanted to see what it was. I stopped, pushed a button, and then this. These things are so wonky. Fuck.
Yeah. Nappa got in one of the cars and it just started driving.
Did he just crash one of the vehicles? Specifically
Yeah, he
John's?
did.
Yeah, he got in it,
Yes.
jumped out,
Hold
and
on,
then just
hold on.
continued on to the fucking trailer.
Yikes.
He has to roll for it.
Oh
Yeah.
god. What's the damage?
Well, that's the plan.
Oh no. John can fix it though. He's the only mechanic around here. Now granted, that's the with granted though, hope if you can get your whole situation figured out, I think you should definitely visit the Spiral Library if we get a chance to, or stop by, go read up on changeling stuff and just look into it.
Is the Spiral Library the Shishigari Library?
Yeah, look into it, look at changeling stuff and make efforts from there. And that's where Sage used to research her stuff, find out about herself and whatnot. Anything Fane or changing related, that's where you're gonna look into. Looking doors.
I'd definitely love to go. I haven't found an opportunity yet. I've been looking, but...
What are they doing?
Uh-oh.
Why are they chasing after him with a weapon?
Yeah, he's dead.
What you see is you see smoke over there by the camper as the
Why-
car has been, somewhat
Why are
crashed
they
into the
chasing
camper.
after Nappa?
What the hell happened? That a soldier just totaled John's second vehicle.
And they're going to kill him now?
So they're killing him off?
No, they're just. I think he's just going to, beat him down. Just.
I
don't
think
know.
Song.
The
I don't
car's
think
fine.
Song.
It just needs repairs.
I don't think Songros
However,
realizes
it's
that's what
just-
he's gonna do.
Damage for the time being.
I mean, I can fix it a bit, but
Probably not.
If he kills a soldier, he's breaking oath.
Hi.
Hi.
I mean, yeah, that's a good point.
I thought I was hallucinating.
I'm just saying.
Also, what was the
Hallucinating?
deal with you out there? a
Yeah,
while
because
ago?
we're really far away from Babylon, and
John can show you.
He let me
Made him
test
night.
something on one of. Remember how you consume
I
that
tried teaching
truck
him how to do portals so he
to
can
make sure no
some of
one
his- some of
stole
his,
it?
Like his troops that I gave him. It didn't go.
I marked.
It didn't
I
go right.
used
However,
the spiral
something
library
interesting,
key on the door with Fox's permission,
Define
and then
interesting.
you consumed it. So I popped out of it and stole it away.
Throws you.
If you, I'm just saying.
guess you're
I
lucky
just
that
want
the
you to
truck was
know
out then.
The oath still applies to you, even as a knight.
I'm not gonna hop out. I can see what's on the other end. I'm not just gonna. Hey, look, we're moving. Whoop. You just would have. Just one of your soldiers would have had a door fly open and then slam back closed.
Okay,
Just brings him over here and just lays him on the bench. I'm glad you didn't fucking
You got
kill
medical
him because
training, I
the
do.
oath still fucking implies to you.
Come on,
No, that's why they shoot
Fucking
him in the
have your
head.
ass.
me out
Even
here.
then, there's a fucking people can bleed out.
Also,
then
Kai
for
wandered
Sandras.
off with one of your soldiers, so I'm kind of stuck here till he returns.
That's
Just-
great.
Just both of you, please.
We don't need to go.
I mean, do you want Kai for the next, like, however long it takes you to get to Mexico?
It's not good to argue. You have a correct point there, Fox. but
Well,
there are
I
other-
mostly meant that just having one of yours and our soldiers just wander off
That's true.
in this
They
wasteland.
said something about finding a lake.
Morgan, grab one of his get one of his potions from his sides.
Alright, fine. By the way, did
Feed
you
him
say
to
that the
him.
engine was slightly
Gonna
damaged?
be a little hard to tell which way the
It's
lake
slightly
is.
damaged,
but
but
okay.
if you try and drive it, it will break down.
His mouth to make it.
Okay, in that case, I'm just gonna like,
Oh,
I'm pulling it back, but I push it out.
It's.
You'll need a
Congress, you
second
wanna help me out
person.
It'll be fine. Yep. We kind of just hit what I think it would be a standard healing potion.
How you guys are heading out in the
I'm
morning?
just gonna.
I just
I'm
want
just
to
gonna
see
sit
what-
down for a
Currently
second, kid.
We're just stopping for right now. We've been driving for 3
Rest
days.
for the night.
That's a little bit more than a couple hours out of Babylon.
I would-
that I was
I'd-
told.
Yes, that is. We
Yes,
Out of
told
character,
you.
I was not made aware.
We took off Saturday.
enough. That's true.
It's been almost.
You'll be
It's been
fine, kid.
4 days.
That's true. I forgot.
Patched up, healing
What's
potion
damage
is
on
where
car?
drinks plenty of water and
The
whatnot.
car is slightly
Make sure not
damaged,
to put
but it's
pressure on
still
it too much.
workable. However they drive it, it's gonna break down more. So in other words, there's parts that are currently damaged that upon using it would cause it to damage itself more. That's why they can't drive it right now.
And you guys
They're
are
pushing
here
it.
till.
We're here till the
tomorrow
morning to to take off.
Would you like me to get someone to repair it?
No.
We have Kennedy.
Here's the question.
Yeah,
What
Kennedy knows
drove
how to.
you to hotwire my car?
He's not even conscious.
He's not even conscious.
not
He's still
conscious right
unconscious.
I
You
don't
hear
think
good?
How am I
hotwired
supposed to
car,
know
did
that?
you-
Oh,
Okay,
John,
out of
come here.
character.
John,
I
come
put it
here.
at the bottom of the fucking thing. He hotwired my car.
John, shut
Oh,
the fuck
please.
up. Come here.
What's up?
Wither wants to see your magic box. Do the thing.
Magic box.
All right. Here.
Magic
Summon
don't-
the portal.
What the hell
You
is a
see it. You see
magic
it.
box?
Okay, so to DM it, you see a portal like trying to open up as it like looks like it's like failing to do so, and then suddenly out of nowhere a box is shot out.
What in the 7 fucks?
I don't know what
Wow.
it does.
And I got
he got a
this
staff
from
from it. Yeah, you see
Staff.
like you see like a
staff.
demonic looking staff with an orb at the top of it.
Mm-hmm.
Jarvis
the hell is
Jarvis
it-
no so Jarvis called it the staff of the staff of the 7th ring of hell.
Yeah, 7th ring.
So
Apparently what
did
it
you-
does
did it-
is
Go on.
no, we did not test it out. This one wanted to get tested out and I said no. But what it does, apparently from what Jarvis described it, it pretty much makes people fight the exact way you do.
And you
Oh, that's gonna
open the
be-
box.
So, in other words, if,
Wait,
like
wait,
he
wait.
described, if you're a murderer, it makes killing a lot easier.
Huh.
So, I'm guessing if
So
I
you
were to
just-
hold it, they could obtain my shadow abilities as well as the chitin abilities.
So did it just come out of this box?
Yeah, but
Yes.
for some reason we tried opening the box twice and it's popped up with a bear and then it gets sucked up by the portal again.
Have you
Yeah,
tried
I'm
putting
gonna
it in?
refrain from opening the box now.
Here,
Go on ahead. Open
you
it.
can open the box.
Attempt to.
Put your hand up by the corner of the box. Line
Like
right
right
here specifically. Put
Oh.
your hand right here to trigger it.
What number do you get?
An 18.
What'd you get,
It's,
Line?
like constantly.
What's
switching.
the highest number? What's the highest number?
It's like honestly, like I'm seeing it go everywhere from 18 to 2.
So
Then it's an
18.
18 you
Okay, so
got.
18.
You want to look for the highest number that it starts with. So you got an
Okay.
18. The bear shows back up and laughs at you before getting sucked back up into the portal.
Oh,
Grabs
Gone.
bear.
The
Then
bear
your
does.
hand goes through
You
it.
go right through it.
What?
How tragic.
So is it just the bear pops up every time?
It didn't pop up when the
So
snap
far,
came
yeah.
out. Try shoving the staff in there.
all right. Hang on. I'm gonna download the audio.
Oh hey, look,
Why does
another,
this
another
remind
fellow
me-
driver.
Of a thing that recently occurred in Tomorrowland. Something about Site
don't-
72, and something
I
called
don't fucking
COD.
know it. I don't.
And
Yeah, because it's
zombies.
from
I
COD
don't-
Zombies.
I know. This legitimately meat rack got attacked by COD zombies. Like,
Oh, cool.
Yesterday.
They have problems.
Mm-hmm.
they really do.
I would love.
The fuck,
They have
Junie?
problems that I enjoy.
her.
What? Yeah, Junie's been here. They traveled from this person.
Yeah, Kai. Where is
Wait,
Kai?
what are you doing here in the first place? What the
Oh, there's Kai.
Kai.
Yo, I
Uh,
mean, me personally, call it a bad habit. I came here for some drugs.
Also, just for a fair warning, out of character, this is as far advanced as like progression is gonna get. So if you guys want to, hit the hay with your characters, you can go as NPCs.
Oh, okay.
So at this point, it's just more socialism now.
Starry Camp 2.0.
Yes, for now.
Speaking of, I think they're finally on. Fucking cunt waffles. Isaac still isn't on.
Wait, hold on. Isn't the fucking Spiral Library broken right now for you?
No, why would mine be broken?
Because Fukrose is?
I would explain that.
There's two
Essentially,
separate spiral
there's
libraries.
essentially there's a staircase that runs to infinity, and each time a new library is created, a door is added on to the staircase. Basically, Fukrose got destroyed, but it wasn't able to get into the spiral staircase. Mine's somewhere
The
like
infinite corridor.
I think above it.
Okay.
You each
No,
have your own
infinite corridor
library.
is something else
Portal.
completely else.
Open.
Sorry, that's the only thing I
Box
know
pops
how
out
to
again.
describe that as.
Anybody want to hit it?
I'll do it.
All right.
Hey yo, let's go.
Wait, put the staff
One
in before you
person
fucking
at a
open it,
time.
Before you do it.
Oh, yeah.
Let's put a stand.
Danger
Right.
first,
But I
he
already
said it.
You
Box.
could
Danger
actually,
first,
no,
he
no.
Yeah,
said
you
it.
already moved the
Nah,
box.
let-
Wait,
just
John,
guys,
John.
Puts the staff
Fury.
back in. Closes it.
Fury, yeah. Before you do that, he already opened the box, so the box disappears on you again.
Okay,
Good
in
to
that,
bear.
in
Good
that
to bear.
case, fucking...
That's the wrong one.
It's the only one I could find.
I see.
It's an
I'll
old
find
one.
it.
What the
That's,
hell?
that's not an old one. That's the round ender.
What the
Or the match
hell
ender.
was
What is
that?
Have green.
I don't know. That
Oh,
was
yeah,
that's the
yeah.
bear laughing. All right. Now try with the
All right.
staff.
Kennedy, go right ahead.
Open, staff.
Wait, let me
Close.
just
What?
get my chair back.
Want to throw my pistol in there too?
All right.
That's probably not a good
Want-
idea.
if you
Never mind.
want to.
Go right ahead.
I got
All right.
two.
The pistol is in the box.
It's my regular pistol, not my special one.
So what does the box do?
All right.
I put a blunt
ahead
in
and
the
open it.
box.
It's already closed.
Because open the
I only-
box, I put a blunt.
Oh
Fine,
my
give,
god.
Give me the blunt.
Here you go.
Open, throws the blunt in, close. No more stuff.
Okay.
All right, let's see.
Di-
It works.
Wither, open the box. See what happens.
So I'm either about to die 1,000 deaths or
No,
you know.
unless he puts a lock on it.
Do you want it?
That's a 9.
What'd you get? You got a 9. Hold on, I gotta fucking think about it. Goodbye, guys.
You'll be fine. It's not gonna
Goodbye.
kill you
It's
yet.
nice knowing you.
Mine is a lucky number. Once I
pop
have my
Get the
knife
out.
sound ready if needed.
As as the box
Oh, you have
opens
it?
up, you see
Yeah, I got
you
it.
see just the inside of it is a complete void of darkness as a staff comes shooting up and then floats right in front of you.
Oh, cool. My staff
Uh,
came back.
However, Fury, you are unable to grab it.
Oh, treasure.
I grab it.
You are able to take it.
I want to try. I want to
The
try
staff,
now.
when you upon take the staff upon taking it, it feels heavy.
Okay,
Yeah, the staff's normally heavy. That's the thing too.
yeah, I noticed that.
Can anyone else interact
And then-
with the staff now?
Yes.
Can I have my staff back?
Catch.
Thank you. Well, anyone else want to hit it? I mean, Johnny still needs his gun, and, you know, you're blunt.
Yep.
Oh, you have to put your hand in front of it.
Well, hold on. Before we do that, are there even any changes to that at all?
Nope.
My hand is hovering above it. Just
Yeah.
I'm looking at you
Okay.
slowly, putting my hand to it to touch it.
Okay.
Fury, can you just roll for him?
Yeah.
What'd you get, Johnny?
You got a 17.
Are we going by your? Would you like to go by your rolls only?
Yeah, my rolls.
Alright.
Everything ready.
The blunt
Um.
appears.
Yeah, the blunt appears,
Hey yo! I grabbed
Oh my
blunt.
god.
and then the
Bingo.
box closes.
I
So
guess
wait,
then.
does it basically just randomize
hit it?
whatever's inside of it?
You know.
Pretty
yeah,
much.
I mean,
Sounds
if anything,
like-
I should. Let's go for it.
It seems like
I
that.
wonder what happens if you get a 20. Then
12.
Play sound.
12.
Yeah.
And then the box.
Yep. The box gets sucked back into the portal.
I don't think you.
Well, I guess
got
you're out of
to-
the
I
gun.
think-
Yeah, I think you just
Yeah.
lost your gun. Wait, was that my gun?
No, that was the normal other one.
Oh,
the caliber.
okay.
Oh.
Would
Okay.
you like a
I'm fine with
standard
that then.
BPD
I mean, it might still
issued
be in there.
gun?
Try it again.
Nice to place the one I love.
Hold up.
Hold on.
Shoot.
Before anything else, let's see if I
Summon.
can get it back. Let me
May
see
I
if
try the
can
ball?
get it back. Hold on.
Maybe his luck will
By all
be
means.
better.
By all means, go for it, Cash.
Mhm.
I'll take the pistol though.
Oh, hold on. Here, reaches from nowhere.
Oh, a
What's your
20!
number?
Thin
No
air
way! A
pulls a very
20
like
from my end.
pure solid
That's
gold
stealthy.
gun. Like
Stealthy.
every component
What's the
is
height?
gold.
Like the highest it goes
I've been
to?
told not to
Oh.
shoot it.
18.
Reasons: if you shoot it, it may just kaboom in your face.
It disappears again.
You
Hey, yo,
serious?
let me try one more time too.
Sure, why
Hey,
not?
quick question though
You
for
want
the,
to
di-
do
for
it?
the dice randomization.
Is
What was
it
that?
different for everybody?
First, right?
Yeah.
Do they see it differently?
Okay.
Alright, open the box.
Do you by chance have any of the demon avatars that we have for the chitin? Like
Quick question:
Cobra
are we in
stuff?
roleplay? Yes or no?
Find out in
One sec.
character.
Okay. They're done talking now. What was that?
Do you have any of the demon avatars that we use?
Maybe. Which specific ones?
Do you have Shadowling?
No. I have the wolves, and that's kind of it. Besides Champion of Stolas.
Okay. Alright, then I need to figure out what to get John over here then.
Okay. Well, hopefully when they're done with the box, you can get them over here.
Play the thing.
Jenny,
Are
what
you
the
sitting in my fucking chair?
Huh? My bad.
Chair just suddenly like fades out of existence from smoke.
Alright, that's a
in the
cool ass
seven
chair.
bucks?
Not gonna lie.
What?
That's a
So it's
cool ass
yours
chair.
thing.
I sent it to you now.
Wait.
I just sent it.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
You know what? No,
Huh,
I don't even
so
want to
it-
know. I don't
so
want to
it
know anymore. You
stores
know what? I'm
things,
too fucking
and it
tired of
randomly-
everybody's bullshit for
Huh.
this.
I thought of something that would
I'll be
make
right
it
back. I'm
worse.
gonna go check the van. I think I left the pebble in there.
For all extensive purposes, you could make one out of your own webs
That is
and
true.
just sit down.
Please, I don't have webs anymore.
Oh, I didn't know this.
And even if you did, you'd probably just get stuck to them.
You all are
So-
so fucking infuriating sometimes.
Wait, so what can you do? I never really know
Jesus.
what you did except what little I saw in the Coliseum, but no one ever told me what you did and what your capabilities are, if you don't mind me asking. I assumed you just threw a bunch of potions at people.
Oh, well, that's a great question, and I'll answer for you right now. See him slowly disintegrate into like a goo-like liquid thing that slowly slinks off of the barrels and back to the ground and just reforms.
Oh!
I wonder if I could do that as well.
Am I getting a middle? Yeah, okay.
So wait, wouldn't that mean you're like more? You take less resistance, or you have more resistance to like blunt object? Since you just
I guess.
You're
I don't
trying
really
to
know.
punch water?
Interesting.
You're trying
That's what
to
I'm
punch
saying,
water?
it hurts.
I'm able to
I mean, if you want, you can punch me.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
So it is a miss.
More like a
yeah,
storage
that makes
box.
sense.
Anybody?
Well, the thing is, you can't get back what you put in.
Who knows?
Are
punch
you
me if anybody wanted to
retaliating
punch me.
afterwards?
What happens if we put a
Why
person
would
inside
I
the
want to
box?
punch you?
I don't know. I mean, we're just saying if I have a resistance to
don't know.
blunt objects, and I figured that's a good
I
question.
don't know,
so
and I feel like that's gonna end up very badly
Want
for
me to
them.
punch you?
Probably
don't
let's
know.
it then.
Either
I
way, I'm not
don't
doing it.
really care.
I mean, if we
So-
get
Okay.
someone who, you know,
So we can store items.
You said
inside
only
the
blunt,
box.
right?
isn't family.
So
I
wait,
don't
but
care.
there's
we're
no-
actually
but I'm-
doing this?
But there's no way.
No,
we can
no,
get
we're
rid
not
of items
punching
I mean, I can
someone
be
out.
beheaded.
Why are we
I
causing
can have
violence
parts of my
before the
body just
fucking
ripped
war?
off.
It's the best way to get prepared.
No, it's not.
Store stuff.
I
Have it
don't
stored
know.
away.
Anything.
I wonder.
We actually.
Can you start your
I got some.
car?
I got some shit. I'm
As
gonna
funny
bring
as it
down.
would be, probably not the best idea to try and test it when we're already all the way out here.
Lays down on the ground.
Well, I tested a bit of it before I left, and I mean,
Are you gonna open it again?
my quote-unquote testing is
gonna
going to
start putting stuff
continue
in it.
throughout this war.
Alright,
And
go
just
ahead.
leave it.
So,
Go ahead. Upon opening the portal this time, the box does not appear,
Oh.
but instead an actual portal appears. And such.
Nope.
Oh fuck.
Oh hell no, no.
Oh shit!
Nope.
oh fuck.
Kennedy, why?
You fucks.
Kennedy, you might want to use that staff.
Oh my god, that's so cool!
What? I'm sorry, friend. What was that? I did. I didn't mean to, but what's up, pal? How you doing? Right. Okay. Hello. How are you? My name is John. Do you have one, Mr. Chiton?
Welcome to the middle of nowhere.
Why the fuck is his ass cheeks out?
Yeah, we're in the middle of a desert. Then again, scenery really hasn't changed.
It's a demon.
I can't look at the demon because I'm
I mean,
streaming.
there's a lot
Fuck.
of flashy stuff in hell, I would presume. This is kind of just meh.
So, I can summon people to aid me?
My voice must have broken. Hold on,
That's
give me a sec.
interesting.
Is this the only one you can summon, or?
Well, I'd rather not, start rapidly summoning people. I don't want to make them angry.
I mean, I guess, yeah. That is a good point.
There goes our soup and our dinner. Oh, well,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the diner has some more. Oh, did you get a full belly? Yeah, it's better than most of the
Any
stuff
needs
you
more
get down in
peppers?
hell, unless, you're just used to eating things, and by that I mean people.
What was that soup?
Hello. Actually, wait a minute. Where's that one asshole that hotwired my car?
I'm sorry.
No, don't kill him.
Mistaken, there. If I'm technically
Torture though. Torture.
He's still on the table.
Yeah, they're still right
He is
there.
unconscious on the table in front of you.
Pick him up.
Kennedy, I don't think we want to kill him yet.
Don't kill him.
Kennedy.
Or hurt him. Just shake him
Aw.
and call him a bitch. Okay, put him down. Put him down. That's enough.
Huh, well, several more broken bones.
God damn it.
Son of a check on the body.
Checks the person.
You know what? I'll keep that in mind. Next time I'll tell him
checks.
to lay him down.
Checks.
Gently.
Check him.
Thievery check of him. Do I find anything on him?
You're stealing his brother.
Not even a fucking wallet? Broke ass bitch.
No, Fox, he's trying to rob him. He's trying to rob him.
At this point, do we just want to kill the poor man?
No, I got it.
Len, can you get your... Yes, he's trying to rob him. Please, stop him.
Hold up. Let me just make sure I'm double checking. Did I just attempt to rob one of your newly dead members?
Yes, he did.
You threw a blunt into a box, and it really
God.
tiring,
You
dude.
just sent him flying, didn't you?
What is the blunt box? That was your family member's box.
Oh, okay.
That was yes, that was our family member, but you put a blunt in it.
Nice.
Hey.
Alright, well.
Kai.
Thing.
Kai, come here.
Uh,
You get to
seems
see
like
another
it's
fun
nice
trick
to
I
Yeah,
figured out
it
how
was
to
nice
do.
meeting you. Do
Ah,
you
I
have a
shoved
name
you and
by
your
any chance
face
that I can,
into the
call
ground
you
and
by?
you dropped into the dreamscape.
Pat is up there.
One moment. She also just walks
This
into
is just
nothingness.
this is true.
Phases. Hi.
Give it a
Hmm.
name.
Points to a pool. It shows like what Mizuki is currently seeing.
I'm so tired.
Shoves
I'm
you
so
to wherever
tired.
Mizuki is.
I am so tired.
And you're now like in front of Mizuki.
I don't know. You got a good name?
Yes, I can do that. Go join off MV.
Executioner?
I'm thinking
Thank you.
You know, maybe
Gabriel,
I want to
I'll
die in the
second.
war after
There,
all.
dealt with.
Gabriel the Executioner.
Thank you.
By the way, did you not know Lynn got very terrifying in the pocket?
No, I didn't.
She's not. Yeah, no. Before she was very situational, her time in that pocket made it so that she's very easily able to make things into the situation conditions and meet them.
Kennedy, I think there's something wrong with your demon.
You know, it's not a bad look for you.
I mean, you were good in a fedora. I used to be a red
Hi.
so.
He would kind of look.
Think so?
He would kind of look at it. He would look at it and kind of get a little bit weird. Like,
Johnny, I like my fedora back.
I imagine.
he kind of,
But I'm very particular.
Kind of just see, like stares through.
I am a goetic. I am a daemon.
It's the same day my dad would do something.
Here you go.
Kevin.
Thank you.
It's fine.
I don't.
Ah, that's what he was referring to.
I swear.
Are you named Gabriel yet?
I swear.
Oh yeah, his
all
name
the
is
fucking
Gabriel.
like.
I like this one.
Gabriel. Like the angel?
That is your name.
I swear all the house leaders are slowly acting more and more like Brand.
So who says you're an angel?
You said anything about being an angel.
Mm-hmm.
Even demons are picking on me.
You know what? That's
How
a good
about
point.
Hunter?
Give him a cool
Something you need.
Hunter or something.
No, let's just talk Hunter. Simple.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna come up with something that rhymes with Lucifer, but no.
No.
How does the name Hunter feel you?
What about Hunter? Yeah.
Hunter is the gayest name I can possibly think of.
I don't exactly want
Says
to.
Wither.
The library is now closed.
Wither was
Hunter
Was
it is.
that English?
Alright.
I was about to say, oh, the wither was open? I didn't even realize.
Hunter the spite.
That's not a correct sentence.
No, it doesn't seem very open right now.
The one day that I wasn't there, the library was open up so bad.
No. Probably just like that flock of birds flying so that they can try and
You know I have
start
this
a
gun,
new.
right?
Would you like to go to war?
Yes, good for you.
I think they just call it close.
Hi.
Lynn's still there. She can take you to her part.
I see no problem with it.
Well,
You want to? Go ahead, fire.
Hunter. In a few days from here,
It's not worth the
we're
effort.
going to partake in a bloodbath.
I got a spear.
You got that back?
I think you'll enjoy it.
Where'd I get this?
No, you have it.
Nothing.
You have it again?
Mm.
Oh, you lost it.
Well,
Yeah.
you're working with us now.
No.
Hope you're ready to kill some.
I recovered it. It wasn't too difficult.
Blood of what
Well, I shouldn't say you're free to do what you want.
Hey, Lynn.
Ah.
Mind if I speak with you a small
You
bit?
can do what you want.
Yeah,
Just
of
don't
course.
kill, hurt, or destroy anything.
Main rule, don't cause chaos, you'll be fine.
Not. Yet.
You sure did, didn't you?
Could just send him back to hell until we actually start the war.
I don't know. Do I
Plenty
need
of things to
roll?
kill. If you find some animals out there, go on ahead and slaughter them.
I think maybe sending him back to hell would be the best.
Question mark?
Not. I don't mean anything by
yeah.
it. It's just there could be consequences.
One other thing. One other thing.
All
Don't
right.
hurt
Well,
anybody
you're
with
the
any
DM
of
here,
these
so
things.
what
So
happens?
fucking
Nothing.
Oh.
Okay. Oh.
He poked
Well, that's
them.
a relief. Oh. Oh, thank you.
Okay.
What did he say?
Keep an eye on it, Kennedy. Think of it as your
Barnabas here.
I am.
Yeah, this here is a recent. A recent change without.
watch over it.
his situation. So,
Hold up.
for anything else, he needs help with at least knowledge from that.
Let's
person
hunt
who
or
has all
something
these
to do.
abilities and whatnot. He has the
I'm gonna go buy it. If it's too much
He's
trouble,
important.
you know, we don't have to do anything right now. But
disintegrate.
like, he, like
Damn it.
anytime anybody of a different
What the fuck?
he acquires a feature, he doesn't really go after.
nothing happened when he touched me. So
What the fuck are they doing
Yeah.
on top of the water tower?
The idea
He's
is
a
he
different
can-
story.
Anytime anybody else taps him, he usually changes or
Is that Songris?
their personality. A lot of
Thirsty?
What
times
is Songris
Wanna
doing?
get some alcohol?
It could be because he isn't of this world.
the fact that I don't know how it works is kind of the whole point of this endeavor. I've been
So all of us.
I'm getting
trying
more and more.
to
Do you want
figure
to
out
fight?
a
Yeah.
time to actually.
I mean, I'm the next closest thing to the demon.
Kennedy, what is your plan for Hunter?
That's a
Hunter.
good point. I didn't even think about that. Although
That's
I-
it's. You know what?
He's going to kill a lot of people in Mexico.
Okay, yeah, but until we
that
get
is
to
true,
Mexico,
Yeah, at this point, I think try it real quick with him. Just try to see. if
All
anything
right, why not?
happens.
I don't know if I can send him back.
Takes off glove.
Have you tried?
why don't you try?
If you're able to summon him, you can send him back. Oh.
Get a game call from Fox real quick.
Yeah. Do I? So should I?
What
find
part of
DM
hell
or DM
does
or
hell even
Fox
have
or-
regions?
I don't know
Boy
who's
or
doing
someone.
that stuff.
7 of them apparently.
I don't know.
Which ring are you from?
Boy and Grand were doing.
Or do you not even know that?
I don't want to make a call myself because I'm not. Most of Boy
I
and
see.
Grand have been
Well,
taking care of that. I've been
let's see.
DMing them
Message
occasionally,
boy.
but
Message
yeah,
boy.
they're also
I
busy
guess
often.
I don't need you
so-
now. I'll
Please.
summon you
Probably
when
got
the
some
time comes.
Doesn't hurt.
Because this was the first time I ever actually summoned anything.
That, like,
Learning the ropes, you know.
you might pop out bat.
Yeah, or if you do.
Or you know, they
That
could
happened.
technically take on the entire room.
To be honest, I'm actually more happy that
I
you came
have
here.
a-
That
I
is
have
also
like
possible.
Succubus,
I have a variation of my model because this one's private AF.
Succubus are like that one.
You know.
So
I have a
Yeah.
variation. That easily becomes.
You'd be surprised. Didn't you just?
Yeah.
Didn't you just say you only eat the souls of the damned?
Any idea how like
You know what? I'm just gonna.
The thing is,
Honestly, I haven't been messing with
I'm
it
just
a whole
gonna take a
bunch
few
in
minutes and I'm
character
just
'cause
gonna
I've
go.
been
I'm just gonna
around a lot. I
go
haven't
take a
been
break. You know, I'm taking a break.
alright.
And I don't like bothering
So,
people.
how I do it
right here.
is you focus your energy to your hand and you picture a portal. But you gotta say some things with it. Demonic words
Like-
to it. Anything that comes to your mind, demonic.
Just put it. Yeah, there you go.
Good actually. I recommend
Just
it
say
with
just a bunch of random
I'm gonna go walk to the mountain range.
VRC
And
name?
I'm gonna get a nice
hold
look.
on,
I'm gonna see if I can get a good view of the place.
All right, just be careful and don't try to wander out too far.
okay.
What?
I think it's like sorry.
You don't have to worry. I'm here if you need.
I see.
What did it say?
You're holding a crushed burger, Len.
Too much fat. I think he has got too much fat.
God.
No.
Drops it and drops it and it phases through, just kind of phases out of existence.
Well, I imagine you have a lot more fun down in hell killing things. So,
Would you like to see the other side?
would you like to head back there?
No, I'm good. I deal with a lot of portals.
Okay.
I'm actually kind of glad.
It's hard to call it.
Opens portal or attempts
Would it
to.
be a portal? It would be. Technically, it's a portal into your mind or into mine.
God.
Ah, shit. I know.
Kennedy, if you want, I can send him back myself. But we need you to learn.
I'm working on it.
Do you know the outcome?
Waiting for a call. I forgot to clarify our VR chat name, so I had to clarify that. Real
Hold
quick, but I
on,
think we're gonna
Hunter.
get a call
Put
here in
that
a minute.
box down. Gently. This time. Gently this time. Thank you.
Limited.
Okay, well, since the box is here, I might be able to open it now.
Try again.
Portal.
I extend out my hand to help Kennedy a little bit. Like, not directly.
You can get used to it.
We'll call you back when you need it, Hunter. Don't worry.
Sorry about it. But don't worry. You'll
We'll call you
get
back for the bloodshed.
Closed. No.
I think we have a good
Box still
chance
here.
at that.
No, and I'll get rid of it. I'll fucking.
Hold on.
But more than anything else,
Hold on.
he needs to learn about change.
What about it?
else he needs to
Instead
know
of just sending it back,
Been
Yeah.
why don't we just put, you know,
If
the
at
stuff
some
that we
point
have.
I could visit the library
You know what? Yeah.
sometime.
Opens
that would
box,
be
puts the
good.
staff back in there. I mean, it
I
was
can
in there.
definitely talk to Fukra about it.
True.
If anything, it's a good thing to carry around.
True, but it can,
I mean,
you know,
it's.
be stolen.
Unfortunately, I don't know much about changelings.
But I can summon it back.
One thing I know about
Yeah, most people I talk
changelings
to don't.
If they don't have
What I
any
know is
smart ideas, then they
exactly
should be fine.
right.
Alright, well. I guess I'm just gonna go put the rest of my shit in there.
Alright.
People taken into the
I'm gonna go
Fix
drive
it.
around for a bit.
protect.
Picks up the
Do we
bus.
even have any spare cars?
Specifically ones that were
I
stolen.
have a feeling.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I need to go fix my car.
The case usually, I'm probably an
I'll help you
anomaly.
out if needed.
Anomaly? Anomaly.
Anomaly.
Why do you fucking say it like that?
Yeah.
Anomaly now.
More lines of the reason you get a changeling is because this happens when a human is taken in.
How the fuck did he get? Okay, so that's how he got up. Okay. Well, since things are coming down, I'm gonna go AFK for a minute, so I will be right back. Oh, that is the wrong thing. There we go. Oh, okay, so how do I fly? That's where, oh. Throttle, shift, and control. How the fuck do you get in and out of it? Yeah, no, I'm not gonna test that. No, character.
The only thing I can necessarily think of is controlling it and making the part vanish, because like me doing things like this wasn't immediate.
Oh yeah,
had
so
to pick it up and
yeah,
learn
piping,
to use
piping's
another
one of them.
ability
You know,
of mine, which allows
so
me
that's a
to,
bit, you know,
unfortunately,
damage.
I'm more or less just
You got
activating another ability of mine.
What about the radiator?
Would it be? Is it similar to what changed?
the radiator. How far the car was in it?
Or no? I know for a fact
From
there are
here
Up to here. So then you got a You got a dented radiator.
it should be fine.
Just it's you know a small part, so it's still workable. However, it is like that side won't work too great. Let's see here.
Try and.
Oh yeah,
probably bend it
batteries.
there.
Batteries right here. The battery was shoved.
Okay, so the battery is fucking fucked up. Okay, that's great.
Everyone asking the neighbors for a battery or hijack one or buy one, anything.
Well, right now the way things are looking, we're gonna have to take a piece of rope and tie it to one of these fucking cars. If we don't have a spare battery.
Oh, here's an old Chevy. Never mind. There's no battery in there. However, there is a tubing right here. That tubing was shot off.
So go get that part. Unless it's
No,
inside the engine.
but I mean the tubing is in there. It's not connected to this spot anymore because it was damaged. So you need to you need to undent that to put it back in.
Give me the hammer.
Alright, that's the hammer. Alright. I'm gonna get in the car and see if I can start it up and tell me when you're ready.
Lightly just
There's
taps it
a-
back into place.
There is a from what I'm seeing, there is a fan or something right here that spins. Because it's shoved
That's the
in.
fan engine.
Yeah, the fan engine. You have metal pieces stuck into the fan, preventing it from spinning entirely. So turning it on will cause the fan to damage itself.
Alright, well, I guess this removes any of the fucking metal pieces or
Here.
bends it out of the way.
Pliers
so the
here.
fan
You're
can
gonna
spin
need
again.
this to pull that shit off.
That's
Try
true.
not to cut yourself. Hijo de la puta cabrón. How the fuck would
Also because of the fact that you know, there's not much of this. The fucking thing is a bit shoved into the tires. It's still movable. However, driving it will cause the tire to over time, you know, wear and tear, and it'll at some point pop. But that's
Can you
also
take the hammer
all
buff it out?
that's all your damages,
Pretty
as well
much
as
with the
broken
car here.
headlights. But that's it. You know.
I replaced the headlights with new bulbs. But
Alright.
anyway, fucking engine, get the pipe back into where it needs to be. I don't have any
Yeah, help me with this part.
welding tools, so I just take tape and I wrap it around the other pipe as
You need to weld it. Don't you just need something that has heat?
The moment that you say that, it's just
Need to be like precision.
Pulls out knife.
Give me the knife.
straight up snap.
Because see the blade heat up, or well, I grab the blade as this hand, you know, catches on fire, heating the blade up. There you go.
Huh.
A shoddy welding job, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
to get the metal to reattach, but I still take tape and I fucking wrap it around any holes that would be in that pipe. Okay.
Last
Guess we
thing is
gotta
the tire part.
just buff it out, and or at least just so it's not scraping against the tire.
Yeah. Oh, you want me to give it a try now?
Okay, buffs the tire out of the way. I removed anything that's stopping the fan, and if it was not removable, then I buffed it out of the way. By buffed it, I mean smacked it with a hammer.
Yeah.
Go ahead and start it. See if it'll explode.
Did you attach the tubing?
Yes, and I welded it back into place.
You ready?
Okay. Can you move the parts from the fans? You said.
Yes, I moved the parts from the fans.
Alright.
You ready?
And on the tire here, we got it so it's not touching the wheel anymore.
Hold on.
Yes, to get the DM avatar.
Where the fuck's the thing?
It's in, yep, you got it.
Oh, wait.
16.
wasn't in character comment.
So you got a 16.
Mm-hmm.
The car is so in other words, everything goes correctly. However, you are still missing a single part, which is the tires. So if you attempt to drive forward, you will pop the tire.
Okay.
As a sharp piece of metal is pretty much jabbing right into it, pretty much.
Could just rip that sharp piece off.
The car, however, the car is
If we-
starting.
Come on.
If we rip
There
the
we go.
sharp piece out, though, is it within like the tire tread itself, or is it like?
So imagine the car, like imagine taking the car metal, and because of the bottom piece, and because how they hit it, it got shoved forward or shoved back towards the tire. So in other words, this piece is slightly over here. This piece is pretty much pushing into the tire.
All right then.
Okay, time to. Well,
Is it?
I
If
guess let's.
if
get
we
under
remove
there
it
more.
here, yeah.
Do you want
Try
me to
and
just
remove it from here.
I forget what the thing's called, but the part where
Yeah.
the
jack?
jack just to get the car up. Yeah.
Yeah, a car jack.
Place
The
that
lever?
underneath. Car jack. Yeah.
The car is
jacking.
lifted.
There.
It's gonna poke
All right.
and do a weird thing which
Let's see.
forces organ to come.
Yeah, that's in there. All right. Okay. I guess we take the tire off, and
Yeah.
we can.
Currently, what
deal
you
with it from
see
there.
is that it's
Hi.
a good piece of like the bottom part is relocated backwards, so it's going to be. It's not just a simple welding situation.
Is it
Do
just
we
the
have a
body
new
itself that's
tire?
poking into the tire?
The changing the tire will not.
Under car. There should be a tire under here.
Yes.
Fair one.
Yeah.
All right then.
Grab the.
There's
Allen
always a spare
Allen
tire.
wrench. But you know the thing to unscrew. Just lean that up against there.
Remove the bolts here.
As for
Like you see him
Spinning.
out loud, like think.
Yeah.
Should at least be like 5
Over
bolts
time,
on a tire,
as the tire comes off.
right? I scooch it backwards so that way it doesn't scrape against it,
Mm-hmm.
and then just take the tire out, roll it. Is there any air like?
The tire is perfectly fine.
Oh, what do you know? We didn't need the spare. Okay, time to smack this back into place.
However,
Alright.
it's the car, the frame itself is what's the problem here. It's
Take
pushed
hammer.
against the tire.
Tink, tink.
It does not work.
Okay, here.
Motherfucker.
Let me just brute force this. Takes hand, just.
Hey,
Try not to destroy the car.
Don't break it.
I'm not going to. I'm not going to.
Alright.
No, don't. Then we'll worry about it once they're better.
What'd you get?
Barnabas, on the other hand,
What did you get?
Yeah.
Go on, Locke. Tell me.
God damn it.
What did you get?
I didn't even get to say what I was gonna do first. Can I say what I do first?
that it does wear off in time.
Okay.
Okay, so I was going to take my one hand, just grab the part that's was poking out, just bend it back into place.
It kind of keeps himself.
It's not a, it needs to be bent.
That-
It's the whole thing is shifted back.
Okay.
So you need to literally like, so
Just
to
push
in
it
other words,
forward?
bend it means you need to shove it forward. Yes.
Okay. And I shove it forward
So
and
then,
Learning the flow of
shove it
time,
Grab the
forward.
side.
Forward.
Yep, I shove it forward. Do the thing.
causing it to stop whatever's
What's
causing
the dice roll?
I'd have to look into more of what changelings actually do and how they function.
Hmm?
What was the dice roll?
Into that'd be great. Just to
I
help.
can definitely look at it.
Take some. Don't like. It's something that we might need.
God fucking damn
in
it.
the future, but
4.
take your time for that.
What'd you get?
4.
4. You accidentally ripped the framing off. Ah.
Bruh.
However, congratulations, you fixed the tire problem. It can move on its own again. However, now you have a gaping hole at the bottom of the corner of the car on the bottom.
That's not much of a problem, though.
However, everything is. However, even with this gaping hole, the car will run now fine.
You know what? It works. I don't care.
Fucking.
I'll get it.
oh, okay.
I mean, it does, so it's fine.
And just get the tire back on.
Now there's just a piece of chunk of car now just laying on the floor.
Question: are these lights gone again?
It'd
Like,
probably
have
only
they
be
been
like
ripped
No,
off, or is it
no,
just
no.
bottom
It's just
half?
a it's just
so
a
in other words, like
chunk.
what it is, it's what it is. It's imagine like just imagine the like this part
from
like
here.
up to here, and then if you were to go from here to this side of the car, it would be like from this tire to this end. However, this bumper is slightly like bent forward because he pushed it forward, so it shoved everything forward. So the bumper kind of, you know, is up here now, bent upwards, but it is fine. It doesn't. The lights still do the justice.
Do we
out of the
even
way
get
of
an
the lights so I
understanding
can
of,
fucking
of
see.
what the fuck? How did this even happen?
Some stupid soldier decided to hotwire my car.
They didn't even
For what
hotwire
reason?
it. They just jumped in and just hit the gas a little, and it just started driving off, and they panicked and jumped out.
No, they hotwired it.
I don't keep my keys in there. I keep them on me.
Oh god. You know what? No, I don't even want to ask. What do you have the car working?
How Kennedy?
I'm getting the tires. I'm getting the tires back on. Bolt.
Alright.
Fucking
It's working now.
bolt.
I mean, I'm not entirely.
Bolt.
There's, you know, there's more seats
Bolt.
here.
Okay. And then I unjack it. It's back onto the floor. Take this. Rolling the tire.
Put it back.
Back. Yeah. Get the tire back under there. Look at the rest of the tools. Tools. What is with people and fucking destroying my car?
I don't know, but everything seems alright down here. The oil's
I mean,
fine.
yeah, you're fine. You tried to help, but still, like, why did he steal it and attempt to go on a joyride?
I don't know.
I've heard of a bunny man named SJ.
God fucking damn it, dice rolls.
They're apparently.
Yes, I actually have.
Apparently.
Alright, is everything back into place?
They're considered one of the most powerful changelings to exist in the Feywilds.
You want to come, Chef?
I can exactly get code.
Fuck it, sure. Ah, yes, this is how I like to see through a car. Just
engine
the lights
noises.
are working. Hold on. I got you.
this is the best view of a car.
Well, sucks for you for being tall.
Wait, hold on. Before you continue, as you turn on the car, all you hear is apparently the soldier change channel to or playing the song "I'm a Barbie Girl."
No. No.
Is there any way to change this?
Turns off the radio.
They just. It wasn't a radio. It was a mixtape.
It's a mixtape.
Take the
You put his fucking mixtape in here? Take out the
The
mixtape.
guy who fucking hotwired it.
I hop out of the goddamn car and I break the fucking mixtape. Stomping it on the ground. How about this, Barbie bitch? Fucking whore.
I wish I could understand that. I wish I could understand that.
Alright. There.
Oh.
The car's working
Takes
now?
out the... Turns off car. Takes out the key.
I thought we were going for a joyride. What happened?
Oh, do you guys want to go for a joyride? I was just gonna park it here.
Let's go
Sure,
explore.
I guess.
Just make sure to refuel.
There's a gas station.
By the abandoned RV, you see lights flickering now.
Where?
What's happening over there?
Huh?
I'm gonna go check.
Well, I think I know where we're joyriding to.
Let's head. Onwards.
Vroom, vroom.
Don't run over Pathfinder.
Don't go too fast.
I see him. I know what I'm doing.
Did we get stuck?
No, I stopped the car. So that way we're not on the road.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
And then
Well,
followed
you
by,
can-
Ah, fuck. I fucked it up again.
Wait, that sounds familiar.
What?
Put your guns away.
What do you mean put our guns away?
Who said that?
Steiner? Is that you?
Yes, who's there?
Me, John.
John? Never heard of him.
You've met like twice. Went to the, Babylon Hotel
Doesn't
Armada.
ring a bell. Did you bring my pizza?
You were
I'm
literally
not
at
a
the
pizza
diner
guy.
yesterday.
Yeah, you were at the
What do
diner
you
yesterday.
mean? I swear I ordered a pizza the other day. Anywho, I guess I'll come out.
Who is this?
Where's my hat? Ah, yes, there it is. Ah, fuck my
Not hostile
fucking
if you're
leg.
wondering.
What?
Not hostile.
Fuck.
It's fine.
Okay, that doesn't
alright,
answer
Steiner?
anything.
You just hear a bunch of crashing, like things just being thrown
don't worry
around,
about it.
just smashing around. Comic relief shit.
Derp with common sense, or some of it.
A
You
derp
hear,
with
like, a
common
bunch of-
sense.
Didn't you hear like 13 locks being unlocked?
Oh, Jesus. It's quite secure, I guess.
The soldier that crashed your
no.
car is back.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, hello.
Hey.
No.
Heading back to Mexico.
No.
I was. And then you guys started talking over there, so I took the freebie. Just locked over here.
Freebie.
Is this your trailer, or did you just break into it?
Car? Someone stole it.
Oh.
They shoot some gas.
Huh.
Oh, shit.
Which
You
one
need
of
a
you
lift?
fuckers stole my car?
Don't look at me.
I'll
Some
check the
asshole tried to steal my
soldiers.
car.
I'll check when
Then
your
we have
soldiers
a car
did it.
thief.
Indeed.
Interesting.
I doubt it.
Oh,
Doesn't technically the car thief have a bunch of broken bones?
Yes, he does.
Is he awake?
I don't think he's waking up anytime soon.
Alright, gotcha.
Well, from
So
the
what
looks
did
of
you
it,
guys cook for dinner tonight?
we were having chickens, chicken noodle, but
Fingers,
someone
what are you
ate it all.
doing?
I want to explore for a little bit. Beach is
They must be
sitting-
fat.
I'll join you there.
Hang on,
I
Steiner.
guess.
You mind if I
Okay,
borrow your
yeah.
car for a bit?
Just don't get it broken. Here's the keys.
Alright, thanks.
More than it already is. Also, you're
Won't
paying for the
break,
gas.
trust me. Ah, fuck it. Go see what's around this place anyways. Coming along with it?
But no, it's not actually. It's not. It's not.
Yeah.
It's Lynn and
A rat.
Don't know
No,
who
it's
Lynn
not the
is
rat.
either.
Well, if I want to turn into someone else, it's easier to just like
They're
grab
doing-
it from someone. But if I can
Stuff.
picture what it should look like in my mind, if I try really hard, sometimes
Yes,
I can get
remember
there.
driving one of these my younger days. They fucking suck.
Younger days, huh?
Yeah, they break down.
Yeah,
so
they
much.
break down a little. Yeah, they're not the greatest of vehicles. Little boy.
But they're fun.
Oh, that's not.
Stop.
I see. You take travel maids with you.
I think
Very
he's trying to
interesting.
process.
Lynn Barnabas. There you go.
I don't want to know.
Why does everyone keep acting like we did something weird?
Barnabas, your voice changed quite a bit.
Anyway, you wanted food, right?
Ah, yes.
Oh, is it that jarring?
Just a little.
Yes.
Just a little. It makes you a little unrecognizable.
I'm just gonna
Isn't
be honest.
that the
Yes.
point?
Yep, exactly it is.
Just to
By the way, out of character, I'm not using a voice changer. I can just do that.
No one is terrifying.
And I am ashamed of
I
you
can-
as a man. I am ashamed of you.
you doing?
I don't know. Woke up with a bullet in my leg. I don't know.
It's fine. You're also in major pain all over your body, but you're fine. Like you feel like you have like a lot of like muscle ache.
Where'd Fox go, by the way?
That's fine.
Fox is
Over there.
NPCing right now.
Yeah, good question. Where is he?
Fox took a nap a bit, and actually I think he went to hell to deal with some demon stuff. He
So
met
I
an
guess
old
you
friend,
have a travel maid until it wears off.
Yeah, until I go to sleep. I'm not gonna bother trying to turn this off. It's too much work, and it might not even work. I might just get worse. So, we're just gonna keep it here. It's fine.
So I'm gonna let it load. Okay. So then, with the question of focusing on different things, if someone were to touch you now while you're in this change form, do you still acquire their properties?
Yes.
Or, like,
And I know that for sure because I've had it happen to me before. Because when I was at Fort Mercia the first time that I tested my powers, everyone kept putting their fucking hands on me, and I kept changing. I turned
Oh, by
into
the
a
way.
fucking slime puddle. What's that?
Till the time drops hands you some gloves. For
Oh,
the time
thank
being.
you. I have such tiny hands.
I know.
God, just I'm going to bed. This too much. Also, my headset is dying, so I'm gonna call it there.
Making
I'm
the
gonna
man
take a small
question
nap.
everything about him.
No, just
About who? What?
one. I received several pieces of information that one have me concerned for the future of the Feywild. And I'm not joking on that part at all. And just don't want to deal with this. Right?
What is there to deal with? I'm just existing.
Surprisingly, not the craziest thing I've seen happen.
I mean, we've known I could do this for a while. This isn't like news, is it?
Well, I didn't know about it.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I just figured. My bad. I thought I told everyone, or at least that everyone knew.
No, you're fine. And again, a lot of information does go through me, so I tend to forget most of it.
Yeah. Well, for clarification, I am a changeling. I'm still working on my powers. I don't have them under control right now. Excuse me. But, again, I'm working on it.
Gotcha.
What is the conversation?
You want to see? Let's go over there.
One does wonder.
I kind of want to know what the conversation is.
Out of
Crazy
character,
to-
Lynn, can I save this avatar?
Sure.
Okay, I will. Of course, I
Colorful
will not
people we
use it.
have here.
And it'll
Mhm.
probably only ever come up as me attempting to turn back into you for whatever reason.
Anyway,
This is because
it literally gave me an assortment of different soups.
I'm
Okay.
sorry,
Well,
but there's
Steiner,
just-
what are you
there's
in the
a
mood for?
difference.
No,
I
of
ate
course.
what's given to me.
I have no intention
You
of.
know,
Also,
a
this
fun
Tomato
table's
soup it
not
is.
here
this model,
anymore.
by the way.
You just placed it on the floor.
It is very optimized. Even
Remember,
with
the demon
this
broke it.
metaverse
I
location, this
completely
can get
forgot
into-
about
it's
that.
no bigger than 5 megabytes.
Fucking
Just
kick that
lays
thing
the
down.
cans, lays the
Yeah, this
cans,
thing tiny AF.
not in
It's
or,
really good.
or extremely close, but by the fire. Like here.
Alright, I just
However,
signed
if
out.
you're
All right,
around Toy would
tomato soup.
necessarily mistake you
Agree.
for me if you don't speak up first.
Pores.
Yeah. I imagine. Like I've actually the first night
Tomato,
Barnabas
chicken,
tried
and
out the
turkey
soldiers,
soup.
he turned in poi full on, and that was fun.
Remember how you said your car was missing?
Mm-hmm.
Pick that one over there. Might know something.
Did you take my car?
Your car's just over there.
What? No, I didn't. No.
There's no car. My car.
What's your
should be
name?
right
Hold
over
on.
by that
What's your
RV.
name? I don't think I've introduced you.
Just
I am
because your thing
Elon
was so
Steiner.
easy to hotwire doesn't mean you need to get mad
Elon?
at me.
Dr. Elon Steiner to you.
Oh, doctor. My bad. My name's Lynn.
I don't do handshakes.
My peace, my headset's dying. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Have a good night.
You too.
Mm.
Who are you?
Do not touch.
I'm Barnabas.
I gave him a hug. So as of this moment, you basically have a succubus made for quite a while.
Technically,
Enjoy.
I don't think I'm an actual succubus. I think I just look
You're
like
not.
one.
Yep.
Anyway, soup should be ready. Nothing but empty cans now.
That's true. You most likely.
Fuck, I'm starving.
Fuck it, cause why not?
Oh no. What you see currently in the soup pod is a mixture of every type of soup you could ever think of. This being tomato soup, chicken soup, you know, corn
What
chowder, clam
the
chowder.
fuck?
You know, it's a cacophony.
John, do you know how to cook?
It's a homebrew poison of food made of all soups.
There's a name for this kind of soup, but I can't remember what it is.
John.
Fuck it, I don't have anything else, and I know how to cook
Soup
spaghetti. Damn it.
mukbang.
Ah, yes, everything but the
That-
kitchen sink soup.
Oh my god.
I must say, you
There.
cook like shit.
Oh, I
It
know
looks
that
like
was
it
good.
too.
Fair enough.
Well, how is it?
Terrible, but edible.
Are you sure about that?
Nope. Takes another swig.
I think your taste buds would just
Barnabas-
die from drinking that.
Barnabas gets a small, like, spoonful and tries some.
You just taste an immense
Yeah,
amount of flavors all at once.
No, Shav.
Hmm?
No, Shav.
What?
The demon never specified
You know,
which succubus
Yeah.
would have. Gary would have fun with. Ken, you would have fun with. I joke.
Well, you want this concoction of flavors or no? 'Cause frankly, I want to let the soldiers eat this.
I needed to make the joke. I'm sorry.
I've eaten worse. Just grabs a fucking pan and just scoops it up. Just drinks.
There's something I need.
Well-
Tastes better than charcoal.
Grabs a bowl
That is true.
anyway and goes to sit down.
You know what? I'm gonna get a bowl as well.
I see. They're coming back.
Who's coming back? Oh, okay.
You know?
hear the sound.
You know
hear
what's
the
only
sound of
just
something
occurred
very
to me?
smooth as well as very
What?
crunchy all at once.
Yeah.
Just occurred to me. I figured out teleportation.
You just realized that?
It. Yes, and even though I just did it to Kai like an hour ago, it only just registered what I actually did.
Here's your keys, Kennedy. We found
Yeah.
some shit.
Also, to DM that, what
What'd
you
you
see
find?
in the pod is
Huh.
currently a soup made of every type of soup you can think of. This is the corn chowder, clam chowder,
It's very spicy.
you know, chicken noodle soup, tomato
Why are
soup.
you still eating it?
Every type of soup you
So
can
it's
think
just
of was
gray.
added.
There's
Soup,
It's,
soup.
it's
I don't
just,
know.
It's just in
It
a
seemed
bu-
like
it
it'd be
looks
rude
like
not
it
to.
looks
Wait,
like
how
tomato
much
soup
of
into nothing.
the succubus, or how much anatomy do
Yeah, no,
you
definitely,
take on?
I think I'm more soft.
All physical anatomy, but I don't gain any racial traits.
That doesn't look like
Oh
a
my
super.
god, I was just about to say, I was like, wait. I was like, wait,
You might have
let's
just-
hope your palate didn't switch over to the concubines.
Thing I can report.
Oh,
We
wait, I
found
got
we
you.
found a river.
Lynn?
Fucking airport.
Lynn?
More like an
What?
I swear the
You have
just-
to remember, it doesn't come up. I forget about it. My goetics mutated it. So I don't have that food palette. I literally
not-
feed off Shion's dreams.
They're not goetic or cursed.
It wouldn't matter.
I know.
I think technically then it wouldn't matter because they took your form, and not just any succubus form.
That's true, so it would have mutated anyways. I'm gonna continue with it. I'm gonna ask Poi, because that's actually a genuine question I have now.
Oh no. I swear, you just made fucking concubine of one of our members.
Counting like that.
They'll change back. Fuck you.
Numbers.
What
I think I might run to the diner.
You might want to do that quickly before your palette changes.
You're doing it as if you're about to shoot up a school. So.
How? Why? What?
Barnabas.
You seem like you have a profession in that. Good on you.
How and
seem
why?
Like you know. Good on you.
Hug that one.
Makes sense. You do seem like that type. You do look like
Wow.
one if I think about it.
Wow, thank you so much.
Yeah.
You really.
Huh.
Hey.
Oh,
what you
right.
said
Their
to me was
ability
offensive.
makes sense.
I take offense to that.
Mhm.
So I'm doing
Mhm.
you the favor and doing it back to you.
Why not?
Okay, fair, but then that also
Hands you a
implies
cup.
that I will shoot up
What was
schools.
the pause? What was that pause?
Is the diner
That's
open?
called the cause of somebody who kills people.
I put every super
Kind of.
vegetable in there.
You can just go in there and grab whatever food you want right now. There's no one there.
Excuse me.
It's not that bad. So get that misconception.
But it's somewhat
I'm
bad.
gonna go see if I can get a
But
burger.
it's good enough.
Look,
Okay.
since our demon friend drank all
Hunter.
the soup,
Counting the members. of
Yeah, Hunter.
Diablos. I'm just counting.
we needed more food,
Why?
and so I went to Jackson
No, the
over
epic
there and
games.
spent $150 on
Just
a bunch of cans
thinking
of
about
soup
the people.
because
You could have been smart and not dump every single one of them
Thinking
into
about
one.
Not just Diablos.
you gave me
Yeah.
nothing. You literally
No,
look at the
no,
cans.
also
Look at the
other
cans.
Chicago.
Literally, there's nothing but
Yeah,
each
the
one of them a
active
different
from
type
what
of soup.
It's just numbers, man. I'm trying
You
to.
could have given everyone. You just
diner.
Okay.
right the diners over there.
Okay.
Carry on. Whatever. Just the more or less
Sure,
just.
but you seen the prices over there?
You sound kind of creepy when you
It
do
was
it.
$8 for a burger, a
No
drink,
offense,
and
but it's
yeah.
also meant to offend you.
Yeah, and this is soup. This will feed a lot of people.
Oh, and
Look, I
just
never said
to
it was the
insult
greatest of
you,
ideas,
I
but
want to see if I can
fuck
mimic
you,
what you
you
look like
also
currently.
Thank you for telling
I
me.
mean, yeah, we just gotta make sure.
What?
Hunter doesn't come back.
I want to see if I can mimic what you look like currently.
Sarcasm and irony.
This character?
Thank
Yeah.
you. Think we
Or at
may
least
have
change to
become
something
friends,
similar.
maybe in the later future or future enemies.
Okay.
You never
Yeah,
know.
definitely, absolutely.
Would it work?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Maze? Who's that?
I don't know. Can you change into looks?
Barnabas, I hate this sarcasm game we're playing here.
I'm.
Just back and forth, back and
Barnabas?
forth.
How was that?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't really
I
Are
can
you
do
able to
that.
mimic people's looks?
I haven't done that. That's why I'm asking if I can test it.
That's not a. You could test it, but I don't know the answer.
Oh,
Okay, so I have to ask Gran.
oh, just depressed, like everybody hates you, and you give them the
I'm
same
guessing it was an incident with
Yeah,
with her.
I know.
You know what?
I wouldn't call a hug an incident, but sure.
It's not that bad.
Oh,
Hey. That's kind
Unless
This
it's
might
all
be
like
cool.
butts.
of depressing. Okay.
You
Is it
don't
weird?
take on
It's
my.
like-
You don't have
the car.
the diet of a succubus, luckily.
Yeah, no, because that's. I
Oh.
think that's technically a racial ability, a racial trait.
should probably go stop the asshole that's driving it then.
It's, technically, you're an entity right now that shouldn't exist
Once-
purely.
once the
You
map-
are technically a concubine. You are an ascended succubus at this
Yeah.
moment.
I am, but I'm not? Question mark.
I want to
Exactly. You have the appearance of a concubine.
But not the ability.
Wunderbar.
Yeah.
I think
you
I
want
could
two
technically
points
fly if I
or-
knew how, but I don't know how, so I'd probably just crash.
Would you like flying lessons? I'll show you exactly how I was taught. You
There-
climb up
there's
on
a
top of
gliding-
things and then
okay, no.
you jump.
Do they
There's a
have to
mountain
be
we could
high
test
things?
on.
It has to at least be 2 of these. You need to at least be able to jump and glide for at least a bit more.
So the
What
water tower.
happens if I fall and break something? Because I probably will.
hell are they doing?
You should be fine.
Technically, I can create a safety net.
Oh? I don't think I'd mind that then. I should probably learn how to fly anyway, because if I ever need to disguise myself as something that can fly, it'd be real embarrassing if I couldn't.
I mean, don't different species have like different methods of flying?
Probably, but this could give me at least a working, like,
Yes,
understanding
this at
of
least
it.
gives you, from what I was told, it at least gets a premise in your head, and then once the premise is good.
Mm-hmm.
Once
Did
I
they
have
all
the
just
premise,
jump in the
sorry,
back
a
of that
different
truck?
thought caught across my head, and I realized it probably isn't correct. Yeah, basically the premise is basically my wings in particular are just you go flap flap, but if you become a bird or a harpy, you'll have to like physically move your arms. But the premises are pretty much the same as I was told.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, that soup gave me heartburn.
All right, basic lesson of it. Let's get into it.
Mother, I'm bored. Let's have a street
I have,
Let's see if
I have a
remember this.
dumb idea.
Absolutely not.
Once
I don't even
Barnabas
know how to
gets
drive.
like learns the basics,
Oh, come on.
let's take
it's
him
not
to
that
like
bad.
the mountain range on the way to the top. See if Barnabas
it
can
really?
fly back in.
What the hell are
there's
they
not
Once
that many
once
people
they
here.
know
They're
what's
going on a
okay.
full ride.
It took me like 2 weeks.
Oh,
to learn
wonderful.
to fly.
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get there in a day.
It looks like you're going to get
Unless I can open the portal and
I'm just
sort of
lighting.
hell.
I think there's like lighting
Some of
equipment
the succubus, I don't know.
too.
Something.
This is at least just something
Never mind, I
to...
said it, and then I didn't.
I mean, yeah.
As at least something for you to get the premise. So, flying.
Well, absolutely not a
First things
portal to
first, you don't go
I mean, it was fun.
whoosh. That doesn't help. You just
Actually,
you take it slow and you put in enough.
I opened the
You
portal
put
and
more power in
Mercia.
than rather just flap.
Yeah, and that
Second,
wasn't a good idea.
wings have 2 different ways that you can use them.
I mean,
You can do it normally, or if you
no,
kind of
because
feel the
me-
muscles
me,
within them,
Kennedy and
you can kind of
what's her name?
hold
Fucking-
them
what's the regular
as
girl's
they
name?
are.
Hamura.
Just kind of like
Yeah. We went to hell and we came
it'd
back.
be like moving
We
your
ended up
ears
in
or your
Fort
tail,
Mercia.
but essentially it's another
My
thing
question
that's
is,
attached to
can
you
do the same
that you just
principles of work
hold.
if I'm here?
And then as you do that, you can fly.
But can
At
you
that point,
come
then
back?
you start need to getting into aerodynamics.
That's what
of,
I'm
like,
wondering.
Yeah,
Don't
so
go
don't
too
do
much
it.
this way, or
We
you can
can't
go
risk
zoom.
that right now.
But your wings need to kind of do this as you're
You guys
falling.
don't need me.
So it's catching the wind.
Which I
by just
imagine
take your side.
eventually will be
kinda-
muscle
we kinda
memory, but for
do.
right
Yeah.
now, it's all concept.
Yeah, it's all concept.
You think you can work on your lab?
And then fall lock.
What lab do I have to work
You know
with?
how
We're
tall
only
the
gonna
Alberta
be
is?
here one night.
Pretty
Sure,
tall.
but at least make a potion or two. for
Yeah, that
speech.
bridge that as you're
know,
walking in. Yeah,
language.
yeah. Fugaro shoved me off of it for my first lesson.
Well, I have to research into it.
I'm
first,
glad you're okay.
And then I have to actually get
I
the
knew
materials
how to
for it
glide
and
at the very
synthesize
least,
it, make
and
several
that's what
copies
they
of
were
it,
always
do a
telling me.
Shove me off
prototype
of
it,
anything?
and then I'd have a potion made.
I won't.
That takes weeks.
I'll jump on my own, I promise.
One day out here is 100 years in hell. How about we try to go to hell? And
Okay, let me ask this: do you want flying
Absolutely not.
practice the quick way or the
Come on,
hard
it
way?
won't hurt you since I'm there.
Sorry,
Songers,
quick
you don't
way
even
and
know if
safe way
whether it can live that long with the
safe.
current.
Being in hell
Not
will
quick.
have on me,
The
so
safe
no.
way or the
Oh, that's
potential for
right.
injury. But potential for
Before
injury does
Kakuman
lead
meets
to
the hell,
a
they almost
possibility of some
curse.
very entertaining shenanigans.
That's right.
I probably need to make sure I'm not getting hurt right before we get into a big conflict.
Chef, entertain,
Otherwise,
go
I
big.
would just go for,
Hmm?
you know,
No.
like, let's just get it done, because I don't really
Why not?
care all that much about getting hurt, surprisingly.
Why?
But I can't be out of commission for this.
I don't know.
Cool.
Alright.
What?
We're all bored, just...
I'm so tiny.
You know what?
bored as shit. We
I'm
were
so
we were talking
bored.
out of
I'm
RP
just-
over there on that van. That was
you
over
and
there.
anyone
we were
else.
literally just talking out of RP. We were so bored.
Lynn
You know
kinda
what?
even
Fox is
politely
bored.
pushes you back, and to everyone else, you
You
phase
don't
out
want to
of
go to Fort
existence.
Mercy or Babylon because
To
John's
you,
going to
everything
Babylon.
changes around you, but also kind of stays
know
the
what we
same.
can do
Everything
here?
now has like a purple,
Open a portal.
ish tint to it.
No, we can
No,
do-
no.
Just talk. Sit here
I'm gonna
and
snuff
talk.
cocaine.
Are you all seriously that... I
Hold on,
tried
hold
to
on.
do
I gotta-
socialization one time. and everybody is just like, no.
He's fucking crazy.
Well, we're here now. We're here now. We can socialize. Look, get your white ass over here. Come on, let's socialize.
I will break you in two, Nappa.
Oh, don't threaten me with a good time.
I don't. Okay.
Okay, no, you want to socialize? We can socialize. Fox and John are out chilling over there talking whatever. They're doing something over there. So, I mean, we might as well. Because, I mean, the reason why you guys aren't in Fort Mercy or Babylon is because you're, like, traveling halfway to Mexico just for a battle, right? So this is the
Are you
resting
okay, Nappa?
stop. Huh? Why?
Are you alright? No, I'm just asking.
Why are you asking that?
It just... Never mind. I just wanted to know, just out of curiosity.
I am going. I'm all right. I was just at the hospital. That's why I just disappeared for like a quick bit.
Wait, are you okay?
Split. Yeah, I split open my finger. It just
Oh,
popped
God.
like six, seven stitches. No, I was like fine on the thumb. It just like opened. I fell. I hit the edge of my dresser, and the dresser. My finger went with the dresser and like tore up like a nail. That was about it. That's why I need to buy a med kit. I need to buy like first aid for my health. I do not have any of that.
First
Not even a
aid
single
little med
bandage.
kit is a good investment.
Yes, I need to buy that. So. Because I had to go. I had to pay like $750 for me. Good guy.
Yeah. Oof.
I was cold and shaky.
Okay. Okay. Well, we're not doing much anymore, so I think I might just end the stream. Oh. So I think I'll just end the stream here. If you got this far,